I'm Melissa. This is Martin, Haley, and Maddie, and we're cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Cavalier. We welcome you to hop aboard and share in this journey with us.
Hey, child, up and go. A big world is out there waiting for us to live in every day. Outside, you will find there is love all around you. It takes you, makes you wanna say that it's a beautiful night. And it's a beautiful world. And it's a beautiful time to be here, to be here, to be here. Yeah, the sky's blue, just us two, side by side. We'll see the world that surrounds us. Hey, seize the day. Each road, every mile's a photograph in motion to astound us, carry us away.
All right, well, welcome back to the Bridget Cavalier for another episode of Cruising Cavaliers here. We just left this morning. We left Orillia. It was nice there. We actually ended up staying another day because we got up and it was really blustery and the forecast was for thunderstorms all day, and we just didn't want to travel in that. So we waited a day, and it's beautiful out here now. It's perfectly clear. It's a little colder. It definitely feels like fall's setting in. Yeah, the days are getting cooler and kind of nice out here. So anyway, we're glad we waited today. And so today we're cruising up to Big Chute, and we're not going to actually go through the Big Chute. We're just going to go stay at the Big Chute Marina right there, and prep. We'll go through it the next day. They say it can take up to like 4 hours to get through it, so we didn't want to try to do this. We've got about a 35-mile run here, so I don't, with the locks and the bridges, that'll take us probably 5 hours anyway. So
We have 2 locks today,
2 locks today.
and the Big Chute and 1 lock tomorrow,
Yep.
and then we'll be done with the
Yeah.
track summit.
Yeah. So anyhow, that's kind of where we're at, and
What lake are we on?
oh yeah, we are cruising on Lake Calchiching. We think that's how you pronounce it. We're probably totally butchering it, but that's what we're saying anyway. So it's beautiful, kind of nice open water. You wouldn't want to be out here in too much weather. This looks like you can kick up out here, but
Nice today.
nice today. So anyhow, we'll check back in later. But thanks for coming along. Hey, welcome back to the Cavalier for another episode of Cruising Cavaliers. Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
All right, well, let's see. Where we last left off, we were in Orillia, and we were kind of waiting on a little. We stayed there an extra day because the weather was really bad. So we waited a day, and it was beautiful the next day.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
So we came on up to the Big Chute, and there's a marina there, and so we stayed there the night because we were getting ready to do the Big Chute Marine Railroad. So we've been hearing about this and reading about it and looking at videos on this forever, and it's really cool. It's this they literally they have it's a railroad. So there's a big railroad car that they submerge in the water. You drive your boat up, they pick you up on straps and take you up over this hill, over a road, and then down the other side, quite a ways.
Yeah.
Down there. I think it's 65 feet overall. You drop down,
Yeah.
and then splash you back in the water.
Yeah.
So it's really pretty cool, and so we were looking forward to this, but it can take a long time to do. There could be delays for anything, so we didn't want to stress it out. We wanted to be able to get some video of it and stuff of its operations. So that's why we stayed at the marina there to give us extra time there to do it. And that worked out well.
Yeah, we got up that morning and we went over to we could see the blue line.
Yeah.
And there was 3 boats there, but there was a big spot. And so we went over pretty early.
Yeah.
And just got up in the 4th spot, and
Yeah,
it was pretty cool.
So then it's kind of fun. Actually, we just hung out there with the people talking about what we're going to do and stuff.
There's some other loopers ahead of us,
Yeah.
and it was kind of fun
Yeah, it was
talking
kind
to
of fun.
them. And yeah.
And then, so the way it works is they load boats in whatever order they think they need to load them in. And what actually happened was a bunch of little boats started coming when it was open. And what they would do is they would put them up front, and then there was basically 4 big boats in a row of us. So they would put some of them up front, and then they put one of us in the back. And so we went through. So we were like the 4th loop,
We were the fourth,
one through. But it's really pretty quick,
Yeah.
And it's pretty neat. So you get in there, and they call you out, and you go in, and it's like pulling in for to get a haul out or whatever. You pull into the and they tell you where to stop, and then they start lifting you with the straps. And
Except the thing what was interesting is we pulled in and there was a boat, and then there was like some jet skis and stuff in front of us, but we came in and they tell you they're really great. They tell you when to stop and everything, but the slings were like
way forward.
And so Martin's even asking the guy, "Are we gonna tip over the back or something?"
Yeah.
And they don't actually lift you off the. You're actually sitting on the platform.
Yeah, well, they kind of lift you just a little bit, and as you come out of the water, they lower you back down until your boat is actually the keel of it is actually sitting on the
straps
platform.
are just there so you don't tip sideways or something.
And
but
then,
the props are way protected because they're off on the back.
Yeah, they're everything's hanging out the back. So a third of our boat at least is hanging off the back of this thing. So it looks precarious.
But it looked like it's like your boat's here and they got a strap here and a strap here, and it's like your boat's end is like, well, you're gonna.
Yeah. It was pretty weird. So, and I didn't realize that's what they were going to do, is that they were going to set us back down.
And I was really nervous about it. I don't know why. I've seen it and everybody says it's great, but it was a lot of fun.
It was fun, yeah. But what's kind of funny is you're going on it, especially it seemed like when we were going over the road or when we were going down, it was making some horrendous noises.
It was rickety.
Clank, 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 and shaking and stuff. And so it's one of those things. It's like you look at the flight attendants. And if the flight attendants aren't nervous, then you're okay. So
we look at the people that were working it, and they're just like hanging out, whatever, So it's like,
okay,
all right,
this
nothing's
is normal.
going wrong.
This is all normal. So it was really fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Crazy as life goes, we'll write a story we tell to a very own. So let's live, lost in the moment, taking it all in. counting on you not running. Stay with me, let it keep on coming. You and I need to hold on to you. Yeah, as the world is in constant motion, you stay with me through the strange emotion. You and I, we will make it through. Yeah, let's go into the unknown, letting our lives flow. Together we lose control. I know that lately I've been acting crazy. We gotta let this feeling go. You know I'm counting on you not running. Stay with me, let it keep on coming. You and I need to hold on to you. Yeah, as the world is in constant motion, you stay with me through the strange emotion. You and I, we will make it through. Close your eyes and dream, and feel the wind on the open highway. All I need is the breeze and your love. You know I'm counting on